I mean, when did you know it was going to be that kind of a day for you, where so many shots fall and you had the kind of game that you did? Was there any point where you were kind of like, yeah, I'm feeling it today?
Before the game started, I looked at this. I watched the St. John's game 3 times because that was like the home court advantage. I had a bad game, and I had like hate having the feeling of not playing bad in front of everybody and letting them down. So this game, I made sure before I go home, I'll play with like energy and show people what I can really do.
Do you typically do that with games where you'll rewatch it, where you'll rewatch it 3 times, or was in this instance it because of the way that you played?
Yes, for this instance, yeah, is the way I played. But I like to watch film and see all the mistakes and turnovers, so it can help me during the game, so I can think about it. But for this instance, I was just playing out there.
I mean, it wasn't just you scoring though. You got involved. You guys were moving the ball a lot. What went into you guys' success, especially once you guys weren't just shooting outside, you started breaking through their defense and forced them to kind of switch things up?
We wanted to feel the experience of winning, and if we got to win as a team, so 1 through 13. So we know we had to like keep swinging the ball around and attack, and other guys got to get ready to score and stuff like that. So we wasn't really thinking about one person scoring, thinking about it together.
What has rewatching showed you so far specifically about your game?
Sometimes I play with like a little too much energy, and I turn over the ball and do clearless stuff. And rewatching it shows me the things that I can take advantage of when the defense is playing me.
How much extra pressure, I guess, do you end up putting on yourself in situations like that game last week, where you're playing back home, you're playing in a venue I'm sure that you grew up dreaming of playing in? Like, how much do those factors sort of increase pressure on you, and in some instances maybe make you try to do too much?
Yeah, it's actually a lot of pressure because I know somebody's watching, and hopefully I have a fan out there, and I just always want to impress the fan that came out to watch, who had their first chance to come out to the game and watch me play. So I just think about that and wanted to play hard for the fans and for my family.
Mo, Jeff told us a couple of games ago that he wanted you to be more aggressive. Is that what we've seen out of you? Do you feel like you're just being more aggressive offensively?
Yeah, just embracing the physicality, playing with more of a motor. I think that's the biggest thing. I don't think it's more so my offense has changed. I think it's just personally my energy. I've been playing with a high energy, feeding off the energy of these guys, they trust in me with the ball. And just, I trust in my work. I work on this stuff every single day, so it's like, just going out there and doing it.
Mo, they went up by 4, and it was kind of a point in the game where it could have started really getting away from you guys. You ended up putting on like a 22-3 run or something like that. What kind of, what happened in that stretch, I guess? And is there anything you can point to achieve that?
I feel like maybe we got a little bit complacent because of how hot we came out. Out of the gates in the beginning of the game, we kind of maybe took our foot off the gas a little bit and thought this was going to be an easy game. And then, they was playing, and then you seen what happened. We're going to halftime, and we talked it out. The big thing was coming into this game with the same energy we had last game. Obviously, this is no Madison Square Garden, but it should be that way for every single game. So we kind of figured that out and turned things around in the second half, and was able to pull off a win.
You guys haven't been a heavy shooting team. I think when you guys shot 17 3-pointers in the first half, that was like the 3rd most you shot in any game all season long. When you come out and you're hitting like you are, what kind of message did you guys have in the locker room to say, like, hey, let's keep that up, or hey, we've got them on the ropes on the outside, let's start kicking it inside? Was there any talk of that balance?
I feel like there's no talk. Everybody works out a lot, and we believe in practice that we can shoot. Everybody can be able to hit the shots. It's just game time. We don't usually make the shots that we take in practice.
And I think a lot of teams, the scout on us has been to gap up, take away lanes, because we have slashes and guys want to get to the rim. So, like you said, we work on that all the time, and the more we hit, the more they're going to come out and contest us, and that's when we could get more stuff inside, which happened in the second half.
Mo, did you feel that your dunks in the second half sort of triggered the team and got everybody a little more excited?
I mean, sort of. I want to say it was more so like my reaction to the dunks, because these guys know I'm a quiet guy, so I feel like when they see me react after plays, blocks and dunks, give a little scream or a flex, that energizes the team. And we needed that in the second half to really get going. So I was just trying to make plays and get our team's energy up.
What did you guys see this as a meeting? Like, this is your last non-conference game before ACC play. It opens up, ended with a 2-game win streak heading into it. Where do you guys see yourself? You guys have been through a ton this year already. Just guys have had to overcome and how you guys feel you built yourself as you get ready for the ACC.
We know that from now on our game is going to be ugly. It's not going to be pretty like tonight. We know that we got to play on defense first and offense because our defense helps create a lot of things for our offense. So we just ready going into the ACC, ready to play.
How much do you guys embrace, I guess, playing ugly and that sort of being the team's identity right now?
I mean, I feel like that's just kind of the identity of Pittsburgh, you know. Brick by brick, working hard, you know, it's a hard working city. You know, you got tough people, so that's the kind of identity we've tried to embrace. And we realized we got shortages on offense with Nike being now 19 and everything like that. So we had to find another way to get these wins, and we realized it's going to start on the defensive end, playing real gritty, making hustle plays, and really just using our energy to get these wins. So I feel like we've embraced it, and we just try to do what we can. And, you know, once the offense starts clicking, we'll have to start having, you know, better games, like offensively.
Over the course of this season, Mo, you've shown yourself to be a versatile player, a guy who can kind of stretch the court out, knock down threes. When people see you, I mean, they see a 6'10" guy, blocks a bunch of shots. Like, do you feel like you ever surprise people out there, you know, like as far as what you can do, where maybe they would see, like, your physical size and your block stats and then maybe pigeonhole you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure now in the scout, you know, people realize I can dribble the ball, but it's always been that way. They see me 6'10", long and athletic. They don't really think I can handle the ball that much, so I feel like that surprised them the most. And working on my shot a lot probably surprised them because last season I didn't shoot as many threes as I did now, so I feel like it does surprise them. But you know, obviously teams adjust. They have scout and all that kind of stuff. So I got to do the same thing, just keep adjusting and improving.
Well, we talked about how a lot of teams try to gap up against you guys and block down low. You guys were able to penetrate that, and like, you know, Femi, you had the one pass to Mo to set that up. What kind of energy does that bring to you guys when you guys feel like, okay, we're breaking, they're trying to take our bread and butter away, and we're still making it work?
I feel like it deflates the other team. Like, we were playing, and that little stretch we had, and we were just kind of getting whatever we wanted. I feel like, you know, we kind of took the life of the other team, and it brought us life, and we just wanted to keep our foot on the gas and keep going.
I mean, I know you didn't get to play against Virginia, but having the ACC experience last year, do you have a good feeling of how you guys need to play? Was that Virginia game maybe a blueprint from a team standpoint of what you guys need to do?
I have a great feeling because for us, we like big games, and all the big games we play so far, we have high energy and ready to play. So we actually can't wait to play in the ACC and show everybody what we can do.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Enjoy